Bali is a dream destination for many digital nomads and honeymooners out there. It is the island of the affordables. It caters to all kinds of travel, from cheap backpackers to luxury travelers, with the rumors that Bali is overhyped and overrated. In today's video, we are going to discuss whether Bali is worth visiting. For those of you who don't know where Bali is an island located in Southeast Asia. It is one of Indonesia's thousands of islands. It is one of the most visited destinations both in Indonesia and Southeast Asia for the past decade. The island welcomes millions of tourists every year, mostly from Europe and Australia. Bali is famous for ancient temples, as it is home to several thousands of temples across the island. For this reason, people also called Bali the Island of Gods. From the Instagram hotspot Pura Lampuyan Temple to Tanah Lot Temple in Canggu, Uluwatu Temple to Saraswati in Ubud, you see lots and lots of Hindu temples. Bali is also known for gorgeous beaches in which you can go snorkeling, surfing, sunbathing, and swimming. The island is divided into 4 subregions: the north, south, east, and west. North Bali is typically cheaper, it is still less populated, and a nature getaway. The typical thing to do in North Bali is to visit waterfalls such as the Ye Mampe waterfall. South Bali attracts most tourists to the island as it is most developed and urbanized. It has decent beaches, however, it is super crowded and overpriced. More of central Bali lies the city Ubud. Ubud is Bali's must-see. Kuta is also a popular destination as it is famous for the beaches and nightlife. A little more on Ubud and Kuta later in the video. East Bali is home to 2 active volcanoes, Mount Batur at the height of 5,577 feet and Mount Agung, which recently erupted in 2017. East Bali is less busy and home to many mountainous tours, such as jeep tours and hot spring tours near Lake Batur. It is suited for backpackers and budget travelers. West Bali is still a remote area, and it is a perfect spot for diving. West Bali National Park lies on the westernmost of the island. Here you'll see more of nature and wildlife. So, is Bali worth visiting? Here are some tips for you to consider. There are tons of adventurous activities to do here, from paragliding, hiking, mountain biking, horseback riding, treetop zip lining, you name it, and they are all affordable. Whether you come here for a quiet getaway or you are simply looking for another city vibe, Bali always has a place for you. If you like the calmness and simply want to enjoy the stunning tropical island, immerse yourself in nature, we'll say stay away from Ubud, Kuta, Uluwatu for the most part, as those places are often crowded and overpriced. If you seek to socialize and don't mind the busy streets, just do the opposite.
Okay.
Ubud. Ubud is the most visited city in Bali. It is suitable for travelers who like to meet with friends, hang out with friendly locals, and get a good taste of the cuisine. You will learn about the Balinese rich cultural heritage, from painting, dance, music, and art festivals. There are numerous historical sites along with the infamous Tegalalang village rice field in Bali, so that you can snap the shot for Instagram. Ubud also attracts health-conscious visitors who are into healing and yoga. Kuta. Kuta is located to the southwest of the island, about 15-minute drive from the airport. It is famous for big bars, large hotels and resorts, and Western food. Kuta beaches along with shopping centers are the tourist destinations. In short, Kuta is a good place for travelers staying at resorts like going to bars and surfing, but everything is pricier than the rest of the island. Note that once you get away from Ubud and Kuta, it is a cheaper island for you to explore, and the beaches are yours to enjoy. Also, November to March is the rainy season. You may not get much out of your stay if you plan to go around this time. Bali, in general, is easy to get to and it's not hard to obtain a visa on arrival. The food here is cheap. With as low as $2, you can get a full and delicious meal. Now, here are some other things for you to consider. First, the island is getting more and more crowded every single day. Traffic jams are bad due to narrow roads with hundreds of thousands of motorbikes and cars. You would not like it here if you hate the crowd and terrible traffic jams. People call it over-tourism in certain places. Second, urban infrastructure has ruined the areas. Urbanization is expanding to the west to cater to the influx of tourists. Third, scams and pollution are common, so be aware of fake tours and ATM scams. Fourth, trash on the streets and it could wash up ashore on beaches while you are relaxing on beach days. There's always pros and cons to something. If you are a digital nomad who loves the idea of working anywhere, Bali is for you. If you are first-time honeymooners who love the beaches and romance, Bali is for you. If you seek a luxury vacation, Bali has a place for you. It's really up to you to weigh the decision, but in our opinion, Bali is still worth visiting despite the common sad things around the area. We would recommend experience it yourself depending on what type of experience you are looking for and depending on the area you ended up being. It could be a dream or a nightmare. That wraps us up for today's video. Let us know if you think Bali is still worth visiting by leaving a comment down below. If you find the video helpful, like and subscribe for better content each time. As always, go out and explore. Until the next time.